Welcome. Welcome in. Thank you for coming in. Paint Slangers, how y'all doing this afternoon? Yeah, Auntie 755 is ready for action. We're going to get this thing going in a few minutes. I just want to tell you guys it's Freestyle Saturday. Yay. Okay, let's go. What are you painting? If you want to come up and show me what you're painting, I have a link for the parents that you guys can get. Copying it and I'm gonna put it in the chat, okay? So if you need if you want it by email, you can request it by email. My email is open right now at the top of my screen. You guys can't see it, but I can. So if you want the link to come up, you always can. It's always a joy to have you on the screen painting side by side with me. I don't know what half of you guys are doing. I don't know what any of you are doing. But today I'm going to show you how to use a palette knife, okay? And I have a few here. I don't use them often, okay? I need to get my collection of palette knives up. I have a metal version, which is like this, okay? This is the wide knife, and this is the pointed knife. Do you see them? And then I have the same knives in a plastic version. Okay, so I've got both of them, all right? So I'm going to show you how to use them. These palette knives, the plastic ones, you can get in any Dollar Tree. I think they might have them there. Or for sure, Michael's and Hobby Lobby. So I'm going to show you how to use those today. I hope we have a little fun. We're going to, do our usual thing. And then I'm going to show you what I'm working on as far as commission painting. I have a commission painting that I'm doing. And so I want to show you what I'm doing on there. So maybe you will paint along and do what you're doing. And I'm going to do what I'm doing. And together, we're going to have fun with some art today, all right? So everybody, run to the kitchen, bathroom, wherever you get your water source. Grab you a cup of water. Hey, mine's filled about right there. Y'all see it? Look. Switch it around. Y'all see it? Just down there. You might need to give me a new cup. Nah. I like my messy cup. I don't know. This tells a story about my art journey. Oh, shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Your boy Smooth is here. What's going on, Smooth? Hey, Shady Cheek Music. Hey, Pasadena Tree Darts. Yeah, okay. I see you guys in here. Thanks. Don't forget to share me out. And Precious Pieces is here as well. Hey, sis. Sonia Seeger is in the building saying, what's up, fam? You are up. Yeah, E-Money is here. Come on, y'all. Oh, we got a lot of musicians in the building today. Shout out to the musicians that's here. You have a set of palette knives? PIA has a set of palette knives. Do you use them, honey? Let me know. All right, so yeah. I don't use mine that often, but today I'm going to show you guys a little trick I learned, okay? All right, so we're going to have fun. All right, so you guys do that. I'm going to play the brand in for the kids, and we'll get started right after that, okay? Yeah, get your water. Yeah, gather around. Y'all know what it is. Let's go. It's hot noon. It's hot noon. It's hot noon. Draw. Set up. Get ready. Auntie 755 is here. The wait is over. Let's go. Just kidding. Are you ready? I'm ready. The Just Kidding kids are the best kids, baby. Yes, they are. Are you ready? I believe that. I'm ready. Let's go, y'all. Hey. Mama, how long should I wait? 12 high noon on Saturday. Wait. Other kids are outside and they're playing. I set my easel up and then I say, just kidding. Papa, artists, and we are just kidding. Mama, how long should I wait? Well, high noon on Saturdays. Other kids are outside and they're playing. I set my easel up and then I say, just kidding. Papa, I can hardly wait. 12 high noon on Saturday. No time to play. Other kids are outside and they're playing. I whip my paintbrush out and then I say, just kidding. Draw and paint. I'm just getting set up here so that you guys can come on in and witness the new thing I'm going to show myself, and I'm going to show you today too. As we all know, I've never been to school for art. I always wanted to. I think I'm going to interview. Hey, Vivian, welcome in. Thank you for coming. I had a recent interview, and I don't know what when I said I took some art classes and became an instructor, that's not what happened. What really happened was, you guys, was that I wonder why this camera looks so bold out like that. I don't like that. Let's see if I can just, maybe I need to wipe it off. Hold on, you guys got something on your face. All right, let's get that off your chin and on around your nose. That's still the same way. All right, went up. But I never went to school for art outside of just regular classes taken in high school and such. So all the things that I'm learning that's new for me, and I just want to share when I learn something new. I want to just share with you guys. Okay, so I have a 12 by 12 canvas here. This canvas was provided to me by Sonia Siegler. So shout out to her. She's in the chat. Everyone say hello to Sonia. Hey, Mrs. Queens, how you doing? Oh, thank you so much for coming in this afternoon. Did you bring a kid? No? Okay, well, you got work to do. You got to go over to the Just Kidding channel. My mods will drop the link. Let me get Nite in here too as well. And you can drop the link for the Just Kidding. And I appreciate if you can go over there to that channel and sub the kids up, okay? Okay, Nightbot is here. Welcome in, Nightbot. Takes about 5 minutes to warm up. So yeah, when you go over to the kids channel and thumbs them up, because the kids can't come over here to 755 Media. They can't find it. They can't get over here because they are not of age. I keep the kids separated, you guys. That protects them and protect us as well. So if you go over there and get the kids a thumbs up, they like those thumbs up. So y'all make sure y'all go over there and slang some paint on that thumbs up button. So I told you about my palette knives. If you did not get what wasn't in here when I first started up, I have this set of palette knives. I have a plastic set and I have a metal set, okay? So yeah, the plastic set you can get it at the Dollar Tree, and it's pretty cool. And actually, this palette, palette knives. This palette knife is a little bit bigger than this one, as you can see. It's wider. It doesn't have a point tip to it, but it's curved at the top. So, you know, the little ones can't, you know, won't stick themselves, all right? These can be used wisely, okay? And it's also longer. See where the part where it starts to curve down at here and here. Look how much more you get on there, okay? So it'd be a little easier to use. I'm going to use this one today. I'm going to use them all today. But I just want to show you what I do, what I got going on. And it's just a little something I learned, and I'm going to share it with you guys. So we're going to take a little bit of yellow. I'm going to make sure I give me a nice bead of yellow on the top of my paint tube, like right there. And I'm going to put that on right there. Just take a knife and swipe it right off the top. You see that? Now, I don't know how that's going to work because I haven't done it before. And I didn't want to do it without you guys because I want you to get the full experience of me getting the full experience, okay? So let's go with some lime green. I know I love this lime green. It's really nice. So hold your palette knife. And if you're at home and you're working with me, if you don't have tubes of paint, you have paint in a jar, you can easily take yourself, grab yourself a paintbrush, honey, okay? and just scoop it into your paint and put it right on the top of your palette knife, just like that, okay? Hi, Patty. How you doing? Say good morning, everybody. Y'all don't be rude. Say hello. Yeah, hey, Tracy. Yeah, the president is speaking. Everybody speaking to everybody. Yeah, all right. So I'm grabbing some of this green, and then put some on there. Tracy, I've really been enjoying your videos that you've been over there sewing. I think you're doing a great job, sis. Can't wait to get in there and sew with you all one day real soon. So now I think I might want to go with a deeper color. Let's go with the quinacridone red. It's sort of like a red with a lot of pink hue to it. So I'm just going to grab some of this as well. And I'm just going to put that right on the palette knife. Just a bead. And like that. Okay? Yeah, it's starting to line up really good, huh? All right, so like I said, I don't know how this is going to turn out, y'all. We're going to try it. We're going to try it all out for ourselves. I want to put some white in there. Uh-oh, my red is going cray-cray. Quinacridone is acting out. Let's get it back up there. See, I just took my red and use it as a scooper. And so we'll try to keep that on there. It's running off a little bit. All right, so, yeah. All right, so I want you to join in the experience with me. Hold it up some so you guys can keep an eye on me. And we're going to see what happens. All right. Let me get some of this. Woo. All right. Well, that kind of came out on its own. All right. Put the top back on there. Always make sure you top off your paints. You don't want them getting dry, okay? All right. So, maybe some of this bright aqua. I'm trying to squeeze it in between the red and the orange. Let's see if I can get that done. Hold it still. It's kind of weird trying to, and then I see my green is trying to take off. Well, I already had green on here, but we're going to just put a little dab of this on there. All right, so put some on there and try to scrape some off without getting contaminated. This is not easy, but it's going to be worth it if it works, right? And then I have some pressing blue. I'm going to put the pressing blue on there. All right, so try not to lose that teal. Try not to lose any of it, but it seems like it's going to happen. All right, so let me try to. All right, I'm not gonna worry about it. All right, so get some pressing blue on the end. Oh, there we go. All right, so we got some on there. We cap that back off. All right, so what I'm gonna do with this? All these colors, aren't they pretty? You like it? I like it. Hi, Gina versus Gina. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. All right, so excuse me. I'm just gonna go in a swirl pattern, okay? I'm gonna start here at the top of my canvas. I'm gonna lay my palette knife on its side, straight there, and I'm just gonna come in, and I'm going to just swirl it and swirl it and swirl it, and that looks nice, right? You guys like that? Look how quick that was. You feel me? Okay, you like it, sis?
I do.
Okay, so cool. Sissy likes it. So I'm just gonna bring it back up here and just kind of get that together. Maybe just go ahead and I'm not gonna commit to anything. I'm just gonna go ahead and swirl it again. And swirl it on the way down like so. I like it. Yay. So if you're interested in making like some abstract art, you can, you know what I mean? So the thing about palette knifing and doing stuff like this, what I'm doing, is that you often enough you will waste paint. Okay, so I'm just gonna take some of this and try not to waste it. You guys know I'm like cray about my sides, okay? So they really get too much. It's not all that, but we're gonna put that together. We're just trying out something new. Don't you guys like to try stuff new in your studios and your art rooms or bedrooms, wherever you paint at? Wherever you paint and put your easel up, that is your studio, okay? All right, so just wipe off your excess paint with your towel, your Just Kidding towel, or whatever towel you might have, and got it all clean and ready to go for the next go round. All right, so I like that. I like it a lot. It's really artsy. It's really cool. I got some colors in there. Let me bring y'all in. Let me bring it closer to you guys so you can see what's going on. All right, so yeah, just a little something, and then you can use that to either put as a background, or you can use it for your, hey Autumn, you say your granddaughter loves painting. Well, welcome her into the to the Just Kidding show. Come tell her to come on over here and relax with us. Yeah, we'd love to have her. That's facts. Accessories in the house. So I hope everybody go over to the Just Kidding channel and go ahead and subscribe to that channel, please, and hit the thumbs up one time. All right, so you can do that with that knife. Now, I'm going to show you on this bigger knife. I'm going to use this one. All right, so I got a little dry paint on there. Now, care for these knives are important, okay? See how I was still paint on there? And you have to keep up and clean up your stuff. Now, in this case, I did not, all right? So I got some white paint on here. It's probably from maybe a paint pour or something that I did. I don't know. Let's try and see if we can clean it up real good. What is everybody working on? I need to know. I'm just so nosy. I can't wait to see what you all are working on. And you all always can send me your artwork through my email at 755media@gmail.com. Okay. I'm sorry, 755mediaart@gmail.com. Well, this is pretty dried up, so it's been on there for a while. Okay. Now, I have I have brushes that need heavy duty cleaning when I do certain work to it. So I have a solution, a paint. See the solution? This is a paint, a brush cleaner. So I just put my brushes in there, and I don't leave them for a long period of time. So I just put my brushes in there, right? And I like to use glass, but you can use metal as well, okay? And the paint solution cleans off all the dried paint and stuff that you may have on your brush that could cause it not to be usable. So if the brush is hard, now this is for heavy body paint, you guys. Your brush should be able to wash clean with water if you are using tempera paint or anything of that sort, or maybe a school grade acrylic paint. You should be able to wipe off with just plain soap and water. Now, how you do it is you're cutting up an axle. Oh my goodness. What are you making, a trailer? What you would do is, in order to clean your brushes, you take your brush, honey, you take your brush right to the sink, get a little bit of soap, maybe some dishwasher liquid, just a little, one drop. Just don't fill your hand up with soap, kids. Just one drop of soap and some water in there, and you'll take your brush and you will use it in the swirling motion like this, and even use your fingers as a washboard type to get all the paint and everything out of it, okay? And just swoosh it and cup it in your hand, and then you will rinse thoroughly, and then your brush will be really clean. At the end, when you finish rinsing your brush out, it should be wet. So what you'll do is, in order to get your brush back to where it used to be, you just take your hand and you form your brush just like this. Just form your brush until it gets back into the shape it was when it came out of the packaging, right? All right, see how we got that going there? All right, so I can make a little curve in it. So you're going to do like that. And then you lay your brush flat. You find yourself a flat surface, or maybe a paper towel on top, and you lay your brush flat like this. The reason you don't stand your brush up like this and let it dry is because all that water goes down into your ferrule of the brush, okay? And when it gets down in there, it loosens the glue and adhesives that's in here, the binders that hold your bristles inside, and then your brushes, and when you go to paint, your bristles start falling out. And they'll be right on your paint. You'll be painting, and you'll be like, oh, it's a brush. The brush is falling apart. The brush is falling apart, and that's because you didn't dry your brush properly. So always lay your brush flat out like this and let it dry on a flat surface, okay? All right. So you can also take time out to care for the handle of your brushes and get your handle of your brushes clean, all right? And sometimes the paint is embeds itself in the brushes and it's difficult. But Other times you can't be able to get that paint out of that brush, okay? All right, so I've got one of these beautiful art brush caddies. This was sent to us by Vivian Crosby. She sent us this, and it's so nice. And so you get, after your brush is dry, you can just stand them on in there. You have individual slots, and you can dry your brushes that way. And then you have them right around you for quick use, the ones that you use a lot. All right. I have brushes that I don't use very often, but I have a collection of brushes, and they range from big gigantic paint brushes that you will paint a house with, and all the way down to the itty bitty tiny ones, you know what I mean? Like the very little teeny ones like this. So there's a variety of brushes, and every brush does something different. So you get make sure you always clean your brushes out thoroughly. Like this is my solution, and it's been in there. So just kind of swoosh it around a little bit, and I'm going to get it out of there at this point right here. And I'll just pull the brush on the side of the jar so that I don't have that stuff dripping everywhere. Okay, so I use different brushes for different things. I have some glues that I use brushes for. Okay, so that's primary. Did y'all see what just happened? Look, there's the stick, and here's the brush. Okay, so with the cheaper brushes, that's where I was going with this. With the cheaper brushes, you don't want to let them sit too long in any solution, whether it's water or whether it's paint or whether it's brush cleaner or anything, because, like I said, it will dissolve the adhesive that they use to put these things together, and look what happens. Comes right apart. Okay. So, and now in order for me to fix this, I'll have to put a different glue in here. Like maybe I could use E6000. Interested in keeping this brush, but this brush I use for crafting and glues. This is what I use this one for. So it's always best, guys, just to take a look at your brush, check it out, make sure it's doing well. Now these bristles is held in here pretty tight, but it's just the part where the bristle holder is coming away from the actual handle. Okay, so I'll repair that later with some E6000 glue. It won't take very much, and because it won't dissolve in water, you guys. Welcome in, Ruji, Sifting with Soil. Thanks so much for coming in. Welcome to the Just Kidding show for Saturday. We're doing freestyle work. I'm showing the kids how to do different things with paint palettes and caring for brushes today. All right. So when you're using those brush cleaners, you guys, it's got a very, 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 very strong smell. Okay. I got another brush in here I'm going to clean out for you guys. Just switching it around. This is a long handle brush. So it's cool to using this particular jar that I have. If you have a shorter jar, maybe like this, that would be cool. Mine's just long because I have a lot of long handle brushes. Okay, so this particular brush, these are my glue brushes that I'm using, that I'm cleaning here. These are the ones that I use for glue. Okay, I use them for paint too, but I use them for a lot of glue. Like I used this one when I painted Jeremiah's easel that day. So it had glue in it, and it also had some polyurethane in it. So boom, we got that cleaned out. It's still blue. The bristles can stain, but they still clean. They're clean. But sometimes with synthetic brushes, the bristles will stain. And so I use this old worn out brush here to paint over that when I'm using like solubles and polyurethanes and stuff like that. So getting back to this brush cleaner, it can be very smelly. And in the chemical reaction, it can be very harmful for you if you breathe it in without a mask, or you're not in a well ventilated area. So make sure that you clean those brushes in a well ventilated area. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to clean my final brush, just wiping it out. And then what I would do is I would take it into my kitchen or bathroom, and I would rinse it out with a little soap in the palm of my hand, and that way I get that brush cleaner neutralized and out of the brush, okay? And then you just wipe down your handle and keep your brushes up, you guys. Sometimes it's good to separate your brushes that you use for like solubles from your brushes that you use for like clean. All right? So yeah, that was pretty cool to show you guys that. So now, don't spill this and don't waste this and don't stink up the house. I'll just cap it off and I'll put it somewhere safe, and then I can use the soluble brush cleaner next time. I'll have it ready. And if you're interested in knowing what brush cleaner I use, I'll show you. This is by Clean Strip, and it's just a brush cleaner. You can get this at any hardware store. Mostly used for professional painters. See this guy here? He look like he mean business, right? But you can also use it for your art brushes. Just use a little at a time. Make sure you're in a well-ventilated area. And this particular one can remove latex and oil-based paints. So a lot of oil, reason why I have an oil-based, I have an oil painted, because it's really smelly, you guys. So I'm not really ready to have the windows open yet. It's in the middle of January. So when you're working with oil paints, you need oil solvents like that. I just showed you. That one is by Clean Strip, but you can get all different types, and those things do have an odor, okay? Some of them have a slight odor, and some of them can be really overpowering. So just be careful and purchase small, because if you purchase something small, you might not, if you don't like it, you won't have not wasted your money, for one, on a lot of it, and two, you won't have a lot of it laying around. You don't want that. So
Gina versus Gina said, "Thanks for sharing. I've just started getting into painting, and this is helpful."
Oh, you're welcome, Gina. Thank you. I'm so glad you're painting. It means a lot to me when I can be helpful to somebody. Down Flavor Shack. The Flavor Shack is in the house. Tracy, how you doing, Tracy Anderson? Thank you for coming in. What I'm saying is, we all got to start somewhere, and if you left off somewhere, you can pick it back up easily and get back into it. I'm gonna show you guys. This palette knife has two sides. What I really wanted to do was take that solvent and get this off, but we're gonna work with it like this. It's not too bad, you guys. It's not clumped on, as you can see. It's still razor thin. You see how thin that is? See it, you guys? So what you can do, there's a handle. It's always right. Somebody's gonna always say you're doing something the wrong way because you're not doing the way they would do it. Okay, this is the way I would do it, and if this is not the way that you would do it, it's okay. You know what I mean? So do it your way. I have extra paint that's laying here, and I don't want it clumped up like that. Okay, let me show it. See if y'all can see it. Can you see the clumpiness of the yellow? See it? Yeah, you see it. So I'm gonna take my paint spatula, and I'm just gonna drag it along, and I'm gonna go all the way down with it, all the way to the end. Okay, all the way to the end, and that thins that paint out there. All right, so now I got some paint on my palette. It depends on what I'm doing. If I was choosing to do something more yellow, like maybe indicate a sunshine or just to make some yellow marks somewhere on it, I would just take my palette, and these are real flexible. See how easy they bend? See it bending like that? See it? So once you put your finger down here, you press it down on a higher surface, it flexes. See? And then you can just drag it. All right? Just drag it. And any paint that you have on your knife after that, you could just go ahead, get yourself a towel. Now the other one I use for solvent, so I'm gonna use this one here. Put this acrylics, and you just put it in there and you pull it through and wipe it right off. Okay, and you just get it off. Now it's stained where you see it was white at, so there's no more paint still on here. And at that point right there, you can, like this blue is heavy, I can come up and grab some of this blue, and I can drag it. All right, and now I have blue on here, and if I choose to put it somewhere, I can. You know, if I don't want to put it anywhere, I don't have to. I'm going to go ahead and just put some up here at the top, and I will use my knife to spread it out. Oh, it's like butter. I'm just going to spread it up there and cover that corner up really good, okay? That's just showing you what to do, all right? Now, painting with pattern knives can be very artsy, also abstract. People like to do it when they work with abstract work. You can also do it when you fine tuning something. I'm wiping my palette knife off, you guys. Make it with Meredith's in the house. What's going on, baby? How you doing? Yeah. So now, if you want to get into more just painting wildly, just painting, doing whatever you want. You know what I mean? You can just, that's part of abstract work. Let's get some pink on our palette knife. I'm just gonna put a little bit on there. Okay, just put a little bit of pink like that on there, and I could just probably just put a little here and just go crazy with it wherever I wanted to. You know what I mean? And this is here. This here is, you know, just nothing but laying my palette knife flat down and pulling it like I just showed you up there. Put it flat down and I'll pull it. Okay. You can go over and over it and over it. You can scrape some off. You can add a little tiny bit, and you can make lines. So since I made this one line, I'm gonna show you. You just have make sure you have enough paint right at the tip of your palette knife, and you can take it and you can make lines with it, like so. You feel me? And a lot of people do. And or you could just, there's a shorter part to it. You see this other angle? You could take that and you can make an angle out of that as well. Okay, you could just really define it with a palette knife, and you can maybe make shapes out of it. You know, with your palette knife, you can just make shapes that you can cut on the inside of it. So I'm just gonna make a shape here. Let's go with a triangle. I don't really have enough paint on. I'm gonna scrape some of this off of paint, so I have to put more in there. And then you just make like a triangle out of it, okay? And put shapes there, sort of like that. You know what I mean? And now I can take, I can wipe that rest of that pink off. All right, so I can now come over here and I can maybe grab some of this lime green. Let's go with this. And I can grab some of that, just a little bit, just a tiny bit. And then I can fill in my triangle if that's what I want to do. Or I can add more like if you want to go over something you've already done, you can. The paint will layer if you allow it to dry. It will blend if you do it wet. See how that blended? All right, see the blend? All right, so it's blending because it's still wet. But if I wait for it to dry and I go over it, it will cover that and it will layer. Okay, so if you want to do whatever, you can just add like just a little bit right here. And I'm gonna show you some work that I did, some palette knife work too, and I'm gonna show it to you right now. This particular painting I did is of Keisha Comedy Set, one of the characters, and her name is Grandma Toothy. I'm going to show you how I use my palette knife to make different designs in her art. So we're going to do this, set this to the side, because it's a much lot. And you can take this, make sure you wipe your paint off and put it in your water. If you're not done with it, you just sit it in your water, okay? So I'm just going to sit this to the side for a moment. And we're going to play a little tune for you. And I'm going to go grab this art so you can see what I'm talking about, okay? Yeah, let's get into it. All right, you guys, I'm back. This is the piece I was speaking of. This is a photograph of a character by Keisha Comedy Set, and you can pretty much see what I was speaking on as far as using my palette knife to make different angles and cuts. I also use brush strokes as well. I grabbed my brush and I went in at any place that I felt like I needed to brush in. or I put some layer down and I drug it up like this and just do a little flick of the brush that way. So I can just layer things on top of each other. Over here on this side, I really did a lot of palette knife work on this side. Okay. So can you guys see it, what I'm talking about? And then I would take my brush and blend. So you can use both, okay? You can always use both. I use my palette knife to get my angles on the microphone here, okay? Up and down, even on her sweater. So you can do a lot of things with it, okay? So I don't want you guys to be afraid of a palette knife. I actually want you guys to go out and grab one. Grab as many different types as you can, okay? Hey, Fabulosus, what's up? Said Fabulous. Fabulous sis, hey. Yeah. How you doing, sweetie? Yeah. All right. Fabulous. All right. Anyway, listen. How'd she get in here? Fabulous. She said, hey, everybody. Yeah. E-Money said, nice. Thanks, E-Money. Yeah. So you can do that with temper paint, acrylic paint, any paint, oil paint. You can always use a palette knife and you can get the job done, all right? So I left this white here white because that's part of my design that I created. So I just want to show you guys that all the kids out there, and you can just blend and blend into your heart desire, okay? All right, Fab. All right. Who else in here, sis? Did I miss anybody?
You see Dawn?
Yeah, the flavor shack. Yeah.
Soil.
Yes, that's what soil. Yeah.
Remember me, Tracy?
Yeah, I spoke to Tracy. Okay, cool. We all in here. All right, so back to our art project that we panned down here.
Oh, did you see House of X?
House of X in the building. Yo, it's your boy Leo. Hey, Wanson, what's going on, baby? I'm glad y'all are here. Thank you for coming in this afternoon. All right, so let's get into some more stuff. I'm gonna show you some more palette knife work. We're gonna go in some blue. We don't have any blue up here. Well, we got the Persian blue, but the Persian blue is it's whatever. It's whatever. All right, so I'm just gonna get a little bit, and you can use an art palette too. You can put your paint on the palette, kids. Look, you can put it on there, right? And you can use your palette knife to scrape up what you need. All right. Just grab what you need and just make your marks. And you'd be surprised at how far it goes. Look how far it's going. You see what I'm saying? And you just make all your marks. You do what you want. If I might want a line here, just to bring it down. Drag it over that way. Drag some more, and then you drag it till your paint is gone. All right, just drag it till your paint is gone, or you happy with whatever you did.
You love to see it. You're speaking of blue, and I have a beard.
Okay, you always need to come in when I pull the blue out, Blue Lotus. So you could just if I wanted to turn this into a seahorse, I could by simply just adding a shape. This is what I would call a abstract seahorse, okay? And then I would just put the back on like so, just drag it out. And it's all about dragging and just shaping things the way you want, like so. And you want to get a great angle, start from the back and bring it up. So I could just go ahead and make a seahorse. I'm going to leave a little white here to separate the mane from the horse, and this is my abstract seahorse, okay? So I'm just gonna put that in there. So, and then make it a little face. And I got a little abstract seahorse going on. Whatever I want to do. I don't have to limit myself, you guys. I can just do whatever I want. All right. So, and you can too. So don't feel like, hey, I can only do what Auntie 755 showed me. Not true. Not true. False. That's false. And then you go so forth. Now, a lot of times when you're painting, and I stick with the horse. You might see something that you feel like, "Oh, I couldn't get the move the way I want to move." You grab yourself your brush, whichever brush that you choose to help you get through the situation. All right, so let's grab. I'll just pull one of the brushes I haven't used in a long time out. All right, so this is a dagger brush. I'm gonna take this dagger brush, and I could just now that I got it already formed here, I could just swoop it out at this point. Swoop out the mane to the horse if that's what I want to do. I can define the face more if I want to give them a sharper face. I can also maybe dip them here where it could be wet. Like I said, a little yellow over here and green that's wet. Just dip in and I can put me a little eye there for my seahorse if that's what I want to do. You can also, that's what I'm trying to show you, you can use both, okay? If I have paint on here and I want it off, I can use my brush and get it off, all right? And I might want to just brush in, just add a little something over there with it. You just go crazy. Just do whatever you feel like doing. It's okay. It's all about your creativity at that point. And so I encourage you to do that whenever possible. Just go crazy, all right? So, all right, so let's go into you can do stenciling too. So one of the things I like to do if whenever I get into it, I don't do it that often, but I take the tops to my paint, right? So you might take the top to your paint and you just kind of go in there and get a little bit on the edge of it and just kind of swirl it around in there and just kind of get some paint on the edge of it. And so I made a triangle. Let's make a circle. So I get in here. I'm going to get right in there to that yellow. And I'm just going to twist my top. And now I have a circle. So I might want to do another circle. So I go get some more of that blue paint. And I might come up here right this one. And I go right over that pink part. And I just twirl it. And I get myself a blue circle up there. Excuse me. So when you do that, always make sure that you wipe off the top rim of your paint lid because you don't want it to dry up there and get all icky. Okay? And always remember, put the top back on your paint. All right? So we'll do that with this blue. Put the top right back on there. And so now, whatever the color. You want to see a color, color you might want to use, sissy? Let's use some orange, sissy. Yeah. Orange is missing, so I'll put some orange on. It's pretty nice amount too.
I like your seahorse.
You like seahorse?
I do.
Hey, we gotta pet him. There he goes. He's friendly. All right, so just get some orange on the paint palette, and I'm just going to scoop some up on it and get myself a nice bead like that. You guys see it? Just like so. All right, so let's think where I want to go. All right, how about over here? I'm just going to come in and I'm going to go up into this yellow. Just like that. And just go over across the top of it. And you can do it bigger. You don't have to make everything small like I'm making. I was just trying to leave room for stuff. So let's go some more. I put it on there and I'm just going to swoop it all the way up like that. All right. And what I'm just trying to do is show abstract in a fun way so that you guys can explore. You don't have to always draw and paint one thing, okay? You do several things. You do as many things as you want. So how about filling this blue circle in? And now you can show your skills by using your top of your knife, just the tip of it, and you can fill it in and use it the smaller is the detail. The bigger is the big stuff like that. So you just use your detail part of your palette knife and you can just go in. And you can also scrape off. The word abstract means to add and subtract. It should have been abstract with a D, but it's abstract with a B. And the word means to add and subtract. So I added the paint and now I'm scraping some off. So now I'm subtracting. Y'all get it? Got it. So, yeah. So, anyway, you can add a little orange in here. If you want to, just kind of swoop it downward and get some orange color over there. And maybe just add something right on top of this and just leave it. You can do whatever you want. And that's the good part about abstract art. It's all good. And when we get finished with this thing, you're going to say, well, okay, so it looked like a mess at first, but now it's kind of turning into something cool to hang up in maybe the bathroom, the kids' room, the mud room, wherever you want. All right. So I still got some orange on here. I feel like I want to put some more over here and just make this a lot thicker. So, you just do whatever you want to do. Scrape off what you want to scrape off. Add on what you want to add on. It's all good when it comes down to abstract painting and palette knives. Okay? Yeah. All right. So let's see. What other color can I get up here? Oh, I got some of the aqua steel. Let's grab some of that. Yeah. All right. So we're going to get some. And I'm put this right on a knife. You can do it like this. You can just kind of push some up and you scrape it off. And now you got a nice little bead on your palette knife, okay? So I got some of that here, and I'm just going to come up here, and I might just want to make a sun out of this, okay? I'm just playing around, you guys. And it's an abstract sun, okay? So we got abstract sun shining down on the seahorse that ain't in the sea. Okay, let's talk about that. All right. So yeah, I might want to add a little bit more over here. Add a little something there. Maybe over here. Yeah. Just lay them on top of each other. You'll be happy with the results. I'm telling you. All right. Okay. So now I got all this blank space at the bottom. Sometimes you can leave it. It's called white space or negative space. All right. So most time people call it negative space, but the whole thing about it is keep in mind, family, paint slangers. Let me tell y'all something. When you're using negative space and you're going to have art, abstract art, you're going to have a lot of negative space in between and different things you're doing and you choose to do, that's fine. But always paint your canvas white first. A completely white canvas, okay? Completely white. And then after that, you could do whatever you want on it. Because now, if you did not paint your canvas already, now what you're going to have is all this negative space that you have here and here and here, all this white. It's called negative space. Over time, it will turn yellow, you guys. And your painting going to look terrible. Okay? You're not going to want it anymore. And when you put all that hard work and all that fun, now it's going to be left with trash. So what you must do is always paint your canvas white or whatever color that you're using, and it's normally white, okay? But you don't have to do what everybody else is doing. If you wanted your entire canvas to be blue, then that's what you can do, Blue Lotus. If you like it another color like purple, then that's what you would do, PIA, okay? That's what you would do, all right? So, and then you can add your abstract onto it, all right? So now this canvas is painted white, so we don't have to worry about it, all right? Or you can even use a gesso. Some say gesso. Gesso. Just make it so, okay? And put it on your canvas and protect it, all right? All right, so let's see what other cool colors I can come up with that I did not add to this. That Prussian blue is really looks really black there, but it's not. It's actually a blue paint. I don't think I've used. I got a quinacridone red up there, but I got some gray. You don't see too many people say, "Hey, I got some gray paint." Okay, but I do. I have this Payne's gray. This particular Payne's gray is by Fine Touch, and I think I got this from Hobby Lobby. And this is a student grade paint. You can see by the price. Normally, when you get a paint like this one here, a thick body acrylic, this is not a thick body. It's like a thin. It's very thin. This one is by Master Touch, and this values that it goes for $9.99. Okay, so you can tell the difference in the paint just by the cost of it, honey. But we don't care about that today. Today, we are going to use this Payne's gray, and that's it. It's not a Payne's gray. This is a neutral gray. Okay, neutral gray. All right. So now you can paint different kind of way. People even just go straight to the canvas with it, okay? People will go straight to the canvas with it and just paint up something, right? Just like that. Make a little mark. Didn't that happen? We're good. All right. So maybe just want to put a little bit up there with it. Get it off the top and then put my top back on. All right. So now I just made a whole stripe down there. He said, why'd you do that? Because it felt artsy and I felt like it was beautiful. Right? But if, you can do what you want. Again, it's your art. However you feel, that's what you do. Okay. So yeah, I got that artsy gray paint and I took a stripe and swiped that the seahorse that's not in the sea. You know what I mean? And now if I wanted to, I could just take my brush and I could just kind of widen that thing out and take it and go off a different direction with it. I could even go and just start painting this whole area gray with it if I wanted to. Now right now I just like no rhyme and no reason. I am just doing something to show you the different ways that you can create abstract art, and it's not hard to do. It's very not hard to do. And you can sit there and say, "Oh, I don't know how to paint. I don't have a painting bone in my body," but that's fine. But you see, it doesn't take much to abstract. Okay, so go ahead and try it out. Don't be afraid. If you have any questions about any kind of art that I can answer it for you, I'll be happy to. All you have to do is hit me in my email. I tell y'all all the time, 755mediaart@gmail.com. So y'all make sure I get into this art thing, okay? So yeah, we've been at this thing for like an hour now, and I'm happy to say that I'm starting to really like this abstract piece that we're doing here, okay? Yeah, all right. So I'm really liking it. I'm hoping all you guys didn't forget to thumbs me up. And don't forget to thumbs up the kids over there at the Just Kidding channel. It is so, so greatly appreciated. It's so, so needed. So I think maybe I like all these different colors like this. You guys know I'm a very colorful person because I'm an artist. So I love all the colors and I try to display them all. So without getting into every single paint that I got down here, because I'll take y'all through there. I'm going to get some of this purple, right? Yeah, y'all like that? It's really deep. I'm gonna put some of this on my powder knife now, and it's really, really super deep. In order to lighten it up, all I would need to do is get some white. But I think I like it like this for right now. And so just to add a little balance, because it's so dark right here, it's very light down here. I think I just want to take a little bit of it, and I just want to take my powder, and I just want to drag it, and I'm gonna make a little cut up like that, and I just drag it some more, just make a little something like that out of it. And I think maybe I want to drag some through this neutral gray too. All right, so I'm just gonna take my palette, and you're gonna see that the color will change because it is striking up against that purple. So just gonna take some of it, and I'm gonna just send it down through there. Yeah, not so much. Okay, so yeah, I didn't do what I thought I was gonna do. There you go. So just fool with it. You don't just have to make one stripe and be done. You just fool with it a little bit. Okay, you can go back over it. Just go back over it and make what you want out of it. Make yourself smile. Playing some paint today. Make yourself smile, okay? So I just advise everybody to, do a little different strokes. So the dry paint that's underneath is starting to come up and expose itself under the bottom. And the wet paint is starting to blend in, okay? So just do what you want. Have fun with it. I guarantee you that it's a nice thing to relax and just take the stress of a day off. You know what I mean? Just go ahead and pick up a paintbrush, a paint powder, and an empty canvas, and grab you one of these here paint palettes that Passionately Intrigued Arts donated to the channel, and you have yourself a good time. Okay. Hey, thank you so much. So, I just want to say, you abstract art, you can do anything. You can do anything. You can turn it this way. change the whole meaning of it. Just by flipping the canvas over. Do it like this. Look at that. Not a seahorse is in the sea. He's drowning, but he's down there, okay? You know, you can do anything you want. Upside down seahorse. How about that? And then you're gonna say, oh, I see a turtle. I see a, you know what I mean? And while we at it, I'm just being abstractly about it. Your fingers. You get finger paint. It's fine. Make little dots. Make them go all the way out the canvas. Like so. Okay? You don't have to be dots. Your fingers, you can do whatever. Like this, I had this swipe of orange here. I might want to come back and darken it up. Take your fingers and just get into the paint. Just get a, hey, go ahead and do what you're going to do. All right? Just have some fun with it. That's all that counts, is that you're enjoying yourself and that you're expressing yourself. Okay? So, yeah, put a little there. You might want to add a little bit more over there. All right? So, get your orange on. Yeah, and dot it in over there. All right? So, we got that going on. I might want to add one more little dot over there. Maybe I got something there already. On top of this, bam, right there. Just make some fingerprints. Okay? It's all about expressing yourself and letting it all out. Let it all out, you guys. Therapy. All right? Therapy at its best. Shout out to all the kids that's not painting with me today. Okay, what the babies at, Sissy? I don't see them. I don't see the kids. It's upsetting. All right. Thank you, Dawn. I appreciate you. Say I love you when you paint. Thank you so much. Yeah, Dawn, so listen. Just to get all the shenanigans out of the Wednesday night over at 755 Media, I'll be doing on shenanigans on Saturday night. So y'all make sure y'all tune in later on this evening at 7:55 Central Time. We'll have ourselves a good time tonight. Trust me. And then Wednesdays, I can go ahead back and dedicate it to my painting. Yeah. And also, you guys, excuse me, I had to get some water. I want to go ahead and schedule up you'll see it posted. Make sure you come over and check out my community tab or my channel, where you will see where I post up for the next blindfold painting for February. So I'm going to get that scheduled up. All right. E-Money, I love your new avatar. It's awesome. Yeah. Shout out to Nightbot. Nightbot says the Just Kidding art boxes make perfect gifts. They're worry-free. You just go add a kid and a little bit of water just like that. Yeah, for sure. Order by email today, 755mediaart@gmail.com. Thank you, Nightbot. You're turning out to be valuable around here. Yeah, everybody should get a Nightbot. Yeah. You can tone them up or tone them down. Sometimes they cause problems in chats, but this one seems to be well managed at the moment. Except for when he's chasing all y'all around saying, hey, yeah. Nightbot love to be seen, okay? Yeah, Blue Lotus, what's up, fam? Said, yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. So, I'm just scrolling down here, you guys. Trying to let some paint dry a little bit more. Okay, Shin said she got to bring the dogs in. I know what that's about. Got to get them dogs in. Rochelle Vanderpool is here, you guys. Hey, J3Gs. What's going on, baby? How you doing? Thank you for coming in. You and Joshua Gabriel. I appreciate y'all coming in here, chilling with your girl. We up here rocking out this painting real quick. We're just doing. Oh no, Joshua, on Saturdays I come on at 12 high noon for the kids. So I'm broadcasting from a 755 Media channel as well as my Just Kidding channel. It's called Just Kidding, and my mom's could drop the link. You can go over there, Joshua, and check out the Just Kidding channel for the kids. It's kids only over there, but I appreciate it if you would hit the thumbs up and maybe subscribe, because the kids, like, they watch those numbers, and it's important to them that they're being appreciated by all the adults. So make sure you go over there and check them kids out, okay? Yeah. Keisha Comedy in the building. Hey, Keisha, I was just talking about you. I had your painting up here earlier, too. I was showing the kids how to do abstract, and I showed them how to how I work the abstract into your art as well. I want to get paint on it. So I was showing them that. Yeah. So yeah, Keisha, thank you for being a model around here for the Just Kidding Kids and 755 Media. We appreciate it. And when you gonna pick up this art? Okay, let's get it. I'm gonna make Keisha come get it. That way we can go to the diamond mine. And maybe I can find one of them big nice rocks like she got on her finger, y'all. Okay. And she got a nice one on. So yeah. All right. Miss V, Miss Viral is in the building. Thank you so much. Yay. Okay. Yeah, let's get into it. Thank you so much. I love y'all, man. I appreciate everybody in here for the support. I appreciate the support for the kid channel. Bud Files is in the house. What's going on, man? What's happening? Yeah. All right. So, yeah. You have 500. You have 500 what, baby? Let me know. Huh?
You gotta catch up.
I got to catch up. Keep going. Okay. Okay, got you. Got you. Okay, so Gabriel made his okay, let's go then, fam. Yeah. Passion Tree Dot says it's definitely a relaxing stress reliever. Yes. Okay, so you're an artist too over there? All right, I need to see what's going on. I ain't see the art when I came over there. All right. Wait a minute. You said we are the world, we are the children. Okay, for sure. Let's make a brighter day. Oh, snap. Big Rooster is in the building. Hey, Big Rooster. How you doing? Yeah, let's get into it, fam. So, appreciate you, Blue Lotus, for sharing me out. Thank you, Sonia Siegler. Appreciate you, Joshua. Passion Tree Arts and Bud Files all at the same time. Yeah. All right, so, fam, let's get into it. Hey. All right, so we got some abstract drawing right here. Now we can add more to it, or we can leave it. You know what I mean? It's totally up to you. With you, whatever you want to do is fine with me. So I don't. The white is on the back. It's a back palette to this. It's the white background rather. So I'm just gonna get a little bit on my palette, just a little bit. Make sure you cap it all off. Always put your cap off. You don't want to spill your paint, okay, you guys? So always do that. So I'm just grab a little bit. I'm gonna do some more finger painting, and I'm just gonna come right off into this teal, this color, and I'm just gonna add some white to that because I like that. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna add a little white. I might kind of just move it out a little bit. Put some up, push some down, put some in and all around. Okay. So come over here. Don't nobody say disco lady in the chat, please. So show your age. I'll put a little streak of it over there. And I might want to grab some and put some on this yellow up here too as well. And I'll just go in a circle, circle, circle. And I'll just make a spinny move out of it. Okay. Y'all see the little spinny move? I can make it over here. You can see it better. And so I just put my finger down, right? And then I just made a cyclone, like just spin it, 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 spin it. And I just go whichever way I wanted to go. And that's about, I can do more. I can make it bigger if I wanted to. And I can make it, turn it into a cyclone. Okay? I can do it. I can just take my finger and I'll just complete that in like that and turn it into a cyclone. It's kind of hard to see on that light. So, all right. Yeah, see where I'm going with that. All right. So we're going to fool around with that stuff. I just want to say thank you to all the paint slingers today for coming in here, showing out, acting out, showing me what you got. Send me some art, y'all. I want to see some paintings. We have a young lady named Lena Doyle Crafting. She really would like you guys to send the art in so that she can make the kids some socks. Okay? So what she's going to do is put the art on the socks for the kids. So if you're interested in that, email me. Go ahead and just send me an email. Just put a little red in there, like so. I'm just gonna scrape it all, scrape it, and scrape it, and keep scraping it like that. And so if you're interested in having your kids' art on some socks, you can either reach out to Lena Doyle Crafting and check out her page. Maybe one of my moms are able to drop a link for her, or you can email me in my normal email address, and I'll make sure she gets it. so that the kids will have some really cool socks to put on. I think that would be cool. What do you think, Sissy? Yeah. All right, so this is called Bronze Up. I told y'all I was trying not to just keep going in here and keep digging into all this paint I got over here. So I just want to just make some more different colors. Different colors. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Just add some more color in there. You don't have to. You can do whatever you want. And, just do whatever you want. But I just wanted to add even more color in here. So, yeah, that's what it is. And that's what it's going to be. I just finger painting a little bit. All right? So, you can keep it up. You can fill the whole canvas up if that's what you want to do. And if you don't, then leave it like that. I think I'm going to leave mine like this. And so, with that being said, y'all know what it is. I am about to sign this so-called. What color should I sign it? I'm just going to close my eyes and pick one off the table. Whatever this is. Aqua. All right. That's fine with me. I'm going to sign it, Auntie Carmen. And whatever you're working on, you can go ahead and sign it too if you're finished. And if you're not finished, go ahead and finish Artie. And then you can sign it later. But this, whatever you do, don't forget to sign it. Okay? Yeah. So just put me an A there. Yeah. And I'm going right back into the tube with it. And a U. This wasn't the best brush to sign. Well, I don't know what I grabbed this brush from. Let me switch brushes, y'all. Yeah, I'm tripping. Anyway. And this ain't one either. Lord have mercy. These brushes I've scrubbed with, so they don't give me that really artsy look that I'm looking for when I sign a painting. I like my letters to be thin as possible, but that ain't what it is. Okay. A-U-N and a T and two E's. So I just draw one line. I make a T out of one. And I make two E's out the other one like this. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Like that. Yeah. 755, baby. Yeah, I'm going to make that real small. Because I didn't give myself enough room over here. Yeah. Abstract can be fun. It can be really messy, too. So be careful. And make sure, I'm going to put a 7 up here. This is going to be weird. Y'all going to be like, oh, no. That's not a 755 original Auntie 755. But yes, it is. There you go. Boom. Y'all see what it is. All right, but it can be also messy, like I was saying. So make sure you clean up. Make sure you wipe all your palette knives off. All your brushes get rinsed out properly. Get rid of that water. And while you at it, gather up all your family and your friends close by. Put the tops back on your painting too. You gather up everybody and bring them in with the fruit box juices. And everybody stand around and look at your beautiful, beautiful abstract work you created either by a paintbrush or a palette knife. All right? So, with that being said, let's stretch. Yeah, let's get some stretches in. This is the part that Sissy looks most to. Auntie Cuddles look mostly to the stretching of it all. Yeah. You want to stretch now, Sissy, or later? What do you want to do? You said now, later. You said now and later. You just want to do it all. Let's put our favorite on. Feed the ducks. Yeah. All right, let's get into it. All right, y'all. Passing in tree darkness on the screen. Yeah. Everybody get your dance on. Yeah. You love that smooth beat? Yeah. But then do it like this. Like you're rowing a boat. Come on, pass it in tree dark. There you go. Yeah. Come on, Blue Lotus. Let's go with your boy Smooth. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Put about 10 of them in. Yeah, like you're rowing a boat. All right. I did good. I like that. Don't forget, adults, that the best you need is walking 10 minutes a day, every day. So y'all get up in the morning, go over there and walk with her, okay? Get your exercise on. Let's stretch that out. Yeah. Touch your fingers with my painty finger. Put some paint on you. Put some paint on you. Yeah, there you go. Look at this, Sissy. Yeah. Sissy smiling. I'm smiling. Are you smiling? So smile. Yeah. Stretch all the way up. High as you can go. All the way up. Now let's go. Yeah. Blue Lotus, you got your shirts? Yeah. I hope everything fit well for you. Yeah. You dancing with your weighted hula hoop? Okay, y'all getting it fancy smancy around here. Yeah. We like the abstract. The abstract is super cool. Just letting it drop a little bit before I pick it up again. All right, so kids, make sure you stretch out real good. Make sure you drink plenty of water and make sure you smile today because you just did some abstract all by yourself. Or whatever you worked on Freestyle Friday, Saturday. Freestyle Saturday. It might be a thing, Freestyle Friday, since I just said it out my mouth, so it might be a thing. I don't know, kids, whatever it was you worked on today. I know you did a good job, and I'm very proud of you. You can do it. I know you could. So I'll see you guys next Saturday, 12 high noon. And don't forget one thing. You deserve art. And the kids deserve art. Yeah, the kids do. Yeah. Oh, you love the shirt? You can always get yourself one. You know how to get it? Yeah, you know how to get it, Joshua. 755mediaart@gmail.com. Let's go. Yeah, you stretching? All right, let's go. Y'all want to keep on working out? Kids. No, the kids, the people going, the older crowd is going crazy. When the kids is jumping around with water, honey. They sloshing water on their belly. They ain't thinking about us. But y'all enjoy yourselves, and thank you so much for all the support that I get for Just Kidding. I really appreciate it. The kids, I thank you for supporting yourselves too. Yeah. Next week, I'll post up early what we're going to do. If you want the art, all you got to do is hit me up and I'll send it right over to you and by email, okay? I love you guys. Y'all have yourself a safe weekend and I'll see you soon. Peace. I'm about to get up out of here, sissy. We're going to dance all the way up out of here. You ready, sissy? Yeah, get it, girl. Yeah, you're doing good, sissy. It's hot noon. It's hot noon. It's high noon. Draw. Set up. Get ready.
ARTY 755 is here. The wait is over. Let's go.
Just kidding.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
The Just Kidding kids are the best kids, baby.
Yes, they are.
Are you ready?
I believe that. I'm ready. Let's go, y'all. Hey. Mama, how long should I wait? Wait. 12 high noon on Saturday. Wait. Other kids are outside and they're playing. I set my easel up and then I say, just kidding. Papa, I can hardly wait. 12 high noon on Saturday. Wait. Other kids are outside and they're playing. I whip my paintbrush out and then I say, just kidding.
Set up. Get ready. Time to put YouTube on the telly. 12 high noon Saturday, baby. Don't run with your cup, whoa, Nelly. Get around and slush water on your belly. Paint show don't come on, jelly. I just kiss, baby. We're artists, we art. The colors we choose. We use our brushes and fingers too. We're paint slayers, we slay the paint, create our masterpiece. We're cracking jokes, we're stretching out. We do this every week. We paint real things and sometimes cartoons. Drop down our tarps and meet at high noon. Other kids are outside, but we're in our zone. We just wanna paint with ARTY 755. artists, and we are just kidding. Mama, how long should I wait? Well, high noon on Saturdays. Other kids are outside and they're playing. I set my easel up and then I say, just kidding. Papa, I can hardly wait. 12 high noon on Saturday.
No time to play.
Other kids are outside and they're playing. I whip my paintbrush out and then I say, just kidding.